As I go into this prayer session, I pray that all doubt, all negativity, and anything that might be hindering us from within or without, I pray that you remove it, Yah. I pray that you maximize the effect of this prayer, Yah, and fill in all the blanks of the unknowns for us, because you know everything, Yah, and the best we can do is lean not on our understanding. Yet, you do say your people perish for a lack of knowledge, so there has to be a balance. I pray that this prayer be activated on everyone under the sound of my voice, everyone who is ill and needs healing according to Yah's will, and I pray that Yah, please disperse this prayer and the effect thereof across the lands, across the world, for all that you will to disperse it to. Thank you in advance, Yah. Abba, I come before you today in prayer and petition. I ask that you bring freedom and peace to those who are suffering, Yah. I see how deceived the world is by escapism, pharmakeia, addiction, drug use, numbing themselves and changing their state of consciousness to avoid reality or to enhance reality, to escape from the pain that this reality presents to us, whether it be physical, mental, spiritual, psychological. We all have a tendency to want to change what is hurting us from within. And sadly, the means to do so that are presented to us most frequently in this society are toxic, poisons, and they are all crippling us over time, causing us to use such things as a crutch. I pray that all the spiritual ailments that are present, whether demonic or spiritual unalignment with you, Yah, or whatever it might be, and even physical, mental, or emotional damage, whatever it might be, I pray that you heal and resolve all that is causing us dis-ease. I see that the medical industry has truly put a dent into people's willingness to trust in your infinitely amazing power and your healing love, and I don't blame them or judge them. I've been there. It's just part of our society, and it's shoved in our faces since we were born. And it seems to cause our original states to be worsened, to only then require more poisons to hide the effect of the previous poisons. And you know that I've been there, and this is coming from a place of testimony and not judgment. In the name of Yahushua HaMashiach, I pray that all drug addictions be absolutely overcome and totally removed from our beings. In the name of Yahushua, our Messiah, so be it. I pray that the reckless use of all harmful substances in general be identified in our minds, and I pray that we are given the courage, strength, and willingness to take a step forward, leaving all of our bondage behind us. I pray that as we step forward, you use your spirit as wind to blow us from behind, pushing us much further ahead than we ever thought was possible, further than we ever thought we could reach, leaving all harmful and useless habits behind us so that we can use our new state to glorify you and to be a walking testimony to encourage others who are struggling, to have hope and faith that they too can overcome such types of bondage. I pray that all nanotechnology, nanoparticles, nanomotors, and all things of that sort, I pray that it all be evacuated from our bodies, from our skin pores, and I pray that the function of all of this tech be absolutely disrupted as to be nothing but useless matter, no longer functioning at all as it is intended, and having no connection to any frequencies or control mechanisms. In the name of Yahushua HaMashiach, so be it. And I pray that all the chains of this bondage be permanently broken, and that we notice the effects of the new freedom that you are giving us. I pray that all witchcraft and sorcery placed onto these substances, from witches, warlocks, satanists, occultists, gangstalkers, powers and principalities, wickedness in heavenly places, and whoever else might be involved, may all of these spells be broken, never to return, as our original, unaltered stream of thought be returned to us and utterly purified, no longer having these imposed trains of thought streaming through our minds from beings with wicked intentions. And as we enter into a new state that is better than ever, we will know that it is from you, Yah. I thank you in advance. In the name of our Messiah, Yahushua HaMashiach, so be it. I pray that you free the minds and bodies of all of those who are struggling with such things, And I pray that our thoughts be freed from any connection to such habits or prescriptions. I pray that your healing love will enter into every cell in our bodies, and free our minds of all this bondage. In the name of Yahushua HaMashiach, so be it. I pray that all curses given through the words of false diagnosis or diagnosis that is not based on healing the individual, all diagnosis that is based on ineffective practices, faulty practices, malicious intent, or gaining money for these doctors rather than healing the patient, may all of these curses be broken. I pray that your healing love penetrate all that is afflicting us. I pray that you guide all of us into a better way to cope with pain and dis-ease, so that we cannot be relying on crutches anymore, through addiction or dependency on substances or chemicals. In the name of Yahushua HaMashiach, so be it. I pray that any and all withdrawals of any kind be softened as much as possible, as to lead us into an easy, gentle glide back to our original baseline state. And I pray that you heal our baseline state in such a way that the desire or urge to take any of these substances be not present in our sobriety. Whether it be pain, dis-ease, deficiency, or anything else that might apply, may you heal and nurture all of it into a state that's better than ever before. In the name of our Messiah, Yahushua HaMashiach, so be it. I pray that you strengthen all of our self-control, enhance our ability and willingness to rely on you, not limiting you, but praying in certainty that you will heal us and nurture us back to health. I pray that we all be compelled and inspired to pray unceasingly and take all of our issues to you, Abba. I pray that our confidence in you and your healing ability and your healing love be strengthened as to pray without doubt, without negativity, and without desperation, but of utmost certainty, having nothing at all block the efficiency of our prayers, so we can become even more of a walking testimony for you, Yah. You are amazing, and we know that you are a miracle worker. We know that you do not wish for us to be ill, diseased, addicted, or dependent on anything. Rather, you want us to depend on you. I pray that you reveal the true nature of Pharmakeia and of the sorcery that goes into all these medicines and drugs. And I pray that you reveal the urgency to us about how spiritually dangerous it is for us to be indulging in street drugs or narcotics in this day and age. In the name of our Messiah, Yahushua HaMashiach, so be it. I pray that you break everyone free from the sorcery that has entered into them through uninformed consent, diagnosis. These are curse words from the doctors, and their training is rooted in ancient Greek and Roman gods. Yes, the Hippocratic oath is a vow that is sworn to ancient Greek and Roman gods. The ancient oath requires them to swear to Apollo, the physician, the Olympian deities from classical Greek and Roman religion and mythology, Asclepius, a quote-unquote hero of god of medicine of ancient Greek religion and mythology, Hygeia, a goddess of health, cleanliness, and hygiene, a goddess from Greek as well as Roman mythology, Panacea, goddess of universal remedy from Greek mythology, and they swear by, and I quote, by all the gods as well as the goddesses, making them judges to bring their oath and written covenant into fulfillment, unquote. This is literally what it says, and however harmless this might sound to some people, this is literally a religious ritual to ancient gods. You'll notice how Yah is not included. And Yah tells us to have no other gods before him. Yah is a jealous God. Remember that, and just know I'm not saying this out of judgment, but these are things we are not made aware of. These doctors have sworn an oath and vowed to ancient gods, whether aware or not. Satan works through uninformed consent and spiritual legal rights, and all of the false gods are Satan, manifesting in many different forms. Just something to be aware of. Yeah, I pray that whatever negative effect of any kind that any of this medical system has had on any of us, I pray that you break it and bring much clarity to us, healing to us, and freedom to us. I pray that you remove all negative effects from our bodies, minds, psychology, DNA, and everything else that might have been affected by these things. May all of us be completely healed and restored back to our intended state. I loose healing and wellness over us all. I pray that you fill us with your love and heal all of our ailments, conditions, and any disease of any kind. In the name of Yahushua HaMashiach, our Messiah, so be it. I speak life into every cell in our bodies, and I also speak life and healing into every water molecule in our bodies. I pray that you free us all from all addictions, dependencies, and all ill effects that we have been plagued with from these chemicals and poisons. In the name of our Messiah, Yahushua HaMashiach, so be it. I pray that all chemicals in our water, food, and air be purged and detoxed from our bodies by the authority of Yahushua given to me, and by the power of the Ruach HaKodesh in me. I command all these chemicals to evacuate our bodies, Yah, because we are your temples, and we want them free of contamination. In the name of our Messiah, Yahushua HaMashiach, so be it. I pray that all chemtrails, airborne substances that are intended to cause us harm, respiratory illness, illness of any kind, nanotechnology, heavy metals, trimethyl aluminum, lithium, barium, and whatever else that is sprayed on us, by the authority of Yahushua given to me, and by the power of the Ruach HaKodesh in me, I command that these substances be purged from our bodies, and I pray that you place a supernatural protection over all of us to protect us from these harmful substances that are surrounding all of us. In the name of our Messiah, Yahushua HaMashiach, so be it. I pray and I plead the blood of our Messiah, Yahushua, over all of us and all of our wounds, no matter what kind of wound it might be or what form it might be in. May all of our ailments be healed, and may we be protected from all present or future pestilence that might be trying to come against us. Thank you, Yah. Praise you, Yah. In the name of Yahushua HaMashiach, I pray all of this with utmost confidence, and I thank you for activating and dispersing this prayer on our behalf to all listeners under the sound of my voice, and to all who this prayer might bring healing to, according to your will. I pray that you disperse it across the land like the scattering of seeds, and I truly thank you. And I thank you in advance for leading us all into a more pure lifestyle for our bodies, for we know that our bodies are your temple, Yah, and we want to make that temple pristine for you. I pray that all things that are defiling our temple be identified and destroyed, as a flood of your healing, living water fill our entire being. Thank you so much, Yah. I love you, and I thank you for sending this prayer out to all of us, Yah. We need you, and we thank you, and I pray that we all rely on you and only you. You are the most amazing Abba, and I cherish you. Amen. May you all be blessed.